rolling.
We're rolling.
We're rolling.
We are rolling.
We're rolling. Holy
Keep
shit,
on
it's been
rolling.
a long time.
I know. I was looking on my phone trying to figure out when's the last one podcast we made.
50 years ago, maybe.
Who cares?
Probably before, I was even born.
Yeah, we were in a kind of a closed space. Space and time.
Yeah, there's not a lot there. It's kind of floating around. We had like a microphone and a computer. But, this is the lamest intro we've ever done. Welcome back to the Punchers Podcast.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We're kind of surprised this is happening even.
Yeah.
We have things to talk about and stuff to do. We've been wanting to do this forever. It's just we've had work. We've had our lives change. A whole bunch of stuff. We both have different jobs. I'm going to school now. A whole bunch of different shit.
Yeah, working full-time jobs. You're part-time, aren't you?
Part-time, yeah. Part-time at school, part-time at work, so
yeah.
I don't even have time to sleep.
And let's just say that this 2016 has just been a terrible fucking year for both of us. And God, in general.
Yeah. God, yeah, it has. 2016 has been quite the ride, and we're coming around to the close of it. I just want it to be over, but I don't want January to come at the same time for reasons everybody should know of at this point.
While we were filming that video out in the park, I said to you that we're ending in the information age, and now we're coming into the meme age.
The meme age, it really does. Memes win things. Like, 2016 was just a year of memes. Like, not to mince words, like, it was just fucking memes the whole damn time.
And it seems like everything's now a meme nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, you had, like, the whole stuff where they're making videos so they can become memes. Like, the whole Apple Pen thing. Like, that was...
Oh, shit, I remember that.
That really shitty-ass thing.
I remember the new iPhone that doesn't have a headphone jack.
Have a fucking headphone jack. Oh, my God.
And can I say this real fast? I know they have the wireless earbuds.
Yeah. That's
already been made.
Yup.
But here's the thing. I know someone's going to say this, that Apple made the first wireless earbuds. It's going to be said, and I'm just going to be like, Oh, my sweet summer child, you don't know a damn thing.
Well, technically, they're the first, completely wireless ones. I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Like, there's the ones that have, the wire in them for the earbuds themselves. A wire from one earbud to the other.
But it's
just more stuff to lose, really.
Chew on my cottage cheese dick.
Ew, I did that. It's no fun.
But other than that, how you been?
I've been alright so far. I'm kind of questioning exactly if I'm alive or not. I've pretty much need to get stock in Red Bull. Going to school for visual communications. It's fun, but you don't understand the amount of time that my dumb ass will spend in Photoshop trying to fix something that'll take 5 minutes. So, Photoshop, fucking 3D art projects. Finals coming up in a week, and I got a quiz tomorrow. I'm just fucking... I've given up.
Give up?
Actually, no, I'm doing great, but... Got a new job. Work at one of them there vapor stores. And yes, I drive a Subaru. I know I'm a walking meme.
Pretty much at this point.
Pretty much. Just the red beard and all that shit. Yeah. I've just accepted it in my life.
Yeah. And I think I mentioned in one podcast that I was working at this gas station. Now I'm working at a different gas station, and I still hate it. Other than that, I've been I wanted to get a lot of videos done, but it's just got to the point where I'm like, I need to balance work, I need to balance this, yada yada yada, and my solace in all of that is taking my pictures. I've got tons of pictures, you've seen them. Then
fucking Instagram blew up, dude. How? It was just me hitting the e-cig, and didn't you say it got fucking huge? The picture of me just randomly hitting my e-cig or something.
Yeah, out of all my pictures I've taken, you blowing the cloud.
Why? I don't get it.
Dare I say it? Vape Nation, y'all.
Oh God! You know how many times I have to hear that?
I can imagine. Oh. I can already smell it and see it.
I can smell the fuckboy starter kit.
But other than that, I'm not plugging anything. I did get Audible.
You're a shill.
Sponsor us, Audible. Start Audible. 30-day trial. Yada slash code. Yada.
We desperately need the money. Anyways, you said you got Audible.
Yeah, and I could choose one free book, and I remember watching a Vinesauce stream, and Vinny was talking about The Disaster Artist by Greg Sestero, and the more he was talking about it, I'm like, all right, this is piquing my curiosity. So I did get Audible, and I got the Disaster Artist, and I listened to the entire book.
Really?
And for those you don't know, The Disaster Artist is by Greg Sestero from... he's from the movie called The Room. He played Mark, but he was also one of the producers too. And just listen to him talk about different things, how he met Tommy Wiseau. And there'll be like one chapter where he talks about his life and how he met Tommy. And then some chapters would be how the production of The Room was. And after I listened to all of it, I was like, okay, now I gotta watch it. And of course, The Room is terrible.
Oh, yes.
But I say, after listening to that and watching the movie, I've put all the pieces together. I've connected the dots for my wall of conspiracies.
About the fucking Room, like...
Yeah. But it was very interesting. And I'm going to say this, like, The Room is terrible, but it's got a cult following like Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, absolutely.
And I gotta say, it's definitely worth the read and the listen to. And definitely, if you want to... I mean, if you ever watched The Room the first time and you knew it was bad, but listen to the book or read the book and watch the movie, and it'll kind of put the pieces together on why this movie is so bad as it is. Like, I remember...
Yeah, we never really got an explanation, did we?
No.
Like, in mainstream media, it was just bad because it was bad. You know?
Like, there's this, one where the infamous scene, like, you are tearing me apart, Lisa! He did that 12 times, and that take was probably one of the best takes he did.
Oh my god.
And like the set for the rooftop scene, like, oh hi Mark.
Oh hi Mark.
I found out like the thing that I guess the rooftop access where they're coming in at, that's just a jury rigged porta potty into a roof.
I thought that looked weird. So
the thing of it is, Greg said multiple takes when Tommy would come out and be like, I did not hit her. I did not. He had hit his head so many times during that take. It took about 20 takes. Or probably less than that. But that was the best take.
Oh my god.
He had taken.
So you just kind of walked out of the fucking porta potty they painted to look like a rooftop entrance and fucking smacked his head on it.
Oh yeah, and like...
wow. That's fucking bad.
In like the background shots, you got the fucking San Francisco Bay and some other pieces. That's all blue screen.
Oh yeah, that looked like shit. Like I could tell. That looked like fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I guess when Greg finally read the script, he's just like, "This is so bad, but it's
getting
amazing.
paid to make it." Like,
it's amazing in its own way. So
like they had to know that it was gonna be just a disaster. Like you look at one of those things, and someone had to fucking realize it.
Here's another thing too. Greg was not the first guy to play Mark. There was another guy. He got slowly shoved out.
Oh my.
And Tommy didn't... I guess Tommy didn't really... The first part, he didn't pay people. He was going to pay people at the end of filming. Which is... You don't do. But... Yeah.
Wow.
I remember one chapter he said they finally broke down and had to write checks.
Wow.
And there's a guy, I just know him by his first name. I don't remember his last name, but I just know it's Sandy. And he's one of the top producers in Hollywood.
Yeah.
He had walked out, which is, if you do a little research on Sandy, he's, like I said, he's really good. Mm-hmm. But for him to walk out.
That takes a lot.
Yeah. Because he had stayed into to the point where in the movie, I think it was right before the party scene where Mark and Tommy fight and all that.
Wow.
He had stayed to that part. And
he stayed all the way till that garbage?
Yeah, and then they had to film the love scenes at the end, which...
Oh, God.
The infamous love scene where he's fucking some lady's belly button.
Oh, my God. Well, good thing we... got some more info on The Room.
Yeah, I know I'm a little late on the bandwagon, but I just thought, wow, it puts
incredible.
all the pieces together, and the enigma is the room is finally answered.
We
In my opinion.
we finally figured out why this hot garbage made it out to the street.
I will say this. Even though Tommy was the director, executive producer, and the writer, where all the money came from is still a mystery.
Yeah, like, that must have cost a lot of money to film. Who the fuck paid for that? Who the fuck said, okay, this movie, The Room, looks like the shit. You know, I love this concept. I'm going to just give you my fucking wallet. Let's go.
And I remember in one of the chapters, I forget, it was either Sandy or another producer said, is this just some kind of money laundering scheme? Which it could have been, because...
It really could have been.
In one of the chapters, Tommy had went to London, air quotes.
Oh, boy.
And wasn't... didn't speak to Greg for weeks and weeks on end, to the point where Greg was actually worried about him. And he said in one of the phone calls he sounded suicidal. And then the next time he sees him, I got movie, Greg. You should check it out. So, it's still kind of a mystery, but for me, the enigma that is The Room is finally complete.
That's good. Like, because nobody really understood where the fuck this movie came from, why, and what happened to these people later. It's not like anybody really cares, you know? Like, everyone who wanted to watch this is probably gone, but the fact of the matter is we have closure.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the Nostalgia Critic didn't really go into this stuff, at least not that I know of.
I know he did talk to Greg.
Yeah, he did. I think he talked to him. Didn't they do, like, a version of the scene with the football or anything? I
didn't watch the whole video. I watched about half of it. I probably fell asleep.
Yeah. I always watch way too many videos late at night, and then I just go to bed and wonder what happened.
Yeah. So, the next thing on the list, I remember when one of the podcasts I was talking about The Division.
Oh, boy.
And I know I did kind of sound a little hyped for it, but at the same time, I wasn't.
The regret sets in.
And you know what? Yeah.
The game is officially gone, isn't it, from your collection?
Just gone. I was like, I'm tired of this. Because it got to the point where I could not connect to the servers long enough to even fucking play.
Those servers are bad, man. From what I've been hearing, you're always getting disconnected. It's just Destiny.
It's Destiny, Ubisoft servers, and EA servers. But they did come out with an expansion and an update that kinda is in...
Kinda maybe.
Yeah, in huge ass air quotes. Kinda fixed it.
Like a centimeter in the right direction.
Yeah. And I did play for maybe about a few minutes. I probably will make a video on it. Let's talk about this. But it's still I couldn't play the damn thing. That's the one thing that pissed me off most. I couldn't play it because the expansion was kind of like a dungeon crawler in a way.
Oh, that sounds neat.
Yeah. I mean, you're crawling through the sewers of New York, finding whatever gang is there and taking them
Ninja Turtles.
out and finding good loot. The only problem is with my issue is my connection is shit, but the thing of it is, Battlefield 4 worked.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Battlefield 4. That's about it.
We haven't played a lot of games lately.
Yeah, that's one thing that only worked, and I managed to play like a couple games, but The Division didn't work.
Yeah, I've heard that the servers for that was pretty weird.
Oh yeah.
Like, and the community got kind of killed off. Like, the thing is, it didn't have quite the name behind it, say Bungie did for something like Destiny's, because people still ate the turd sandwich anymore. Speaking of turd sandwich, AVG decided to update. We're back.
So
completely ruined the recording. So let's go.
I think we ended off it with For Honor.
Yeah, For Honor. Something third-person chivalry. It said it was third-person, kind of interesting.
Yeah, but I probably won't pick it up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Anything with the Ubisoft logo nowadays, I'm gonna stay as far as I can. They've shit the bed, and I've just said, all right, I'm gone.
Most of their games are just garbo these days, like really bad. Like, I want to play Crew.
Yeah.
But that's it.
They're gonna be killing that.
Really? What?
Yep, Crew's gonna be dying here pretty soon.
Why? They just released an expansion. Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. All that's gonna die here pretty soon. They're gonna Ross Scott from Accursed Farms actually put it perfectly. Because he has this other channel called Dead Game News where he talks about some of the games that are being killed. Like,
yeah, I saw that channel.
And he said Ubisoft is getting up there to where EA is. And EA has killed a lot of games.
They have.
So, and what I mean by killing is that they release a game, they keep it for a while, realize, oh, well, we're not going to keep the servers costing money. Let's just shut it down. While there could be a decent player base playing the game.
Yeah.
I forget what game in general. I think it was called Battleforge.
Yeah, I think that might be it. I remember hearing
And
about it.
Need for Speed Online.
Yeah, NFS Online got shut down. That's sad.
So
I don't think
gone.
anyone was playing NFS Online.
I will say this: there is a couple cracks for those games out there right now. So you can play the game, but you won't be able to play with anybody else.
Yeah, like, an online, like, take a look at fucking EverQuest. The original EverQuest is getting an expansion very soon. Yep, another one. Like, the original EverQuest is still going.
How long ago was that released?
A long time ago. I want to say maybe like 2002, maybe. I could be wrong.
Because I remember Arena on G4, they used some footage on that.
Yeah,
that was like one of the very first Machinima shows.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, I'm thinking about going back and playing it just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
But speaking of games released in a certain time, we're kind of rusty at this. Games that we played this year. Like, the reason why we're saying this year we played the games, we're going to do like, okay, what's game of the year this year? Let's talk about it. And then I was just like, okay, I played Overwatch. And that was kind of it. I haven't played a lot of new games this year.
I've probably played a couple, but the only one that comes to mind is Deus Ex: Mankind Divided and Titanfall 2, which I was actually kind of excited for Titanfall 2. Because I did play the first one on 360, but at the time my connection was really shit, so I never really played as much as I would. But it's still a fun game.
Oh, yeah.
The only problem is I can't connect to the damn multiplayer because I can't seem to connect to a goddamn server.
Yeah, I've heard that's been an issue. And the game seems to... Like, the game's already dropped in price to like $40. Came out like a month ago. You know, which is scary because, like, I look at the game and I really want to play it as soon as I get some cash.
And not only that, it released around the same time as Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
So...
Bad timing. But in between Battlefield 1 and Infinite Warfare, you're fucked.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Battleborn... Was it Battleborn?
Yeah.
Battleborn with Overwatch.
Yeah. Like, I wonder how many kids are going to get Battleborn when they ask for Overwatch this Christmas. I've seen so many memes.
You want to know something? I saw something the other day saying Battleborn's getting like expansion or something like that, or they're doing like a player week thing. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, how many people are going to be there? Like 5?
Yeah, pretty much.
But I played Deus Ex: Mankind Divided, and I was actually kind of hyped for this game because I played the Human Revolution, and I really liked it.
Yeah, you loved it. You told me all about it, man.
I will say this though, kind of going on a little tangent here. Going back to Ross Scott, he did do a review on the Deus Ex games, and he kind of shit on Human Revolution, which in a way I was kind of mad, but at the same time, I saw where he was going with. Like whereas the first Deus Ex is living with kind of like in New York, kind of how it is now, with a bunch of cyberpunk kind of deal going on.
Yeah.
But with Human Revolution, it's a city, like in China, there's a city called Shangxi or some shit like that, and it's like a city built on top of a city.
Okay.
So it kind of breaks the immersion just a bit. Like, well, this wasn't in the first game, and he said it's kind of like they wanted to make a game, a different game, but just slap the Deus Ex title on it.
Okay, that makes sense.
But going back to Mankind Divided, and I will say this. I'm not getting too political here. I'm just going to say this. They did put in a lot of issues recently into the game towards the augmented people. Like, Augs Lives Matter.
Oh, boy.
And there's like their own little shanty town, but they're extremely oppressed. Because in the first game, the Illuminati... I'm not joking here. The Illuminati confirmed. released a signal to augment the people to go basically batshit crazy zombies and attack normal people.
Oh, the best.
So it kind of puts Augs in a bad light in this game, and you do kind of feel bad, but at the same time you're like, why is this in my game?
Yeah.
And they do push it a lot. Augs lives matter. Augs lives matter. Augs lives matter. They shove it into your fucking head. But I did like the whole conspiracy, like, you're putting the pieces together. Who's the Illuminati? Or, you know, what are they going to do next? Who's this person? But the way they ended the game is not... I did not like that. They sequel baited so fucking hard.
Yep.
Like, you killed one of their main agents. That's the last boss. And boy, is he a bastard.
Like a fucking bullet sponge, you said? Something like that? Really hard to kill?
He has a fucking shield. He has drones and a turret.
Oh, lovely.
And not only that, when I played, I played non-lethal. Because that's how I do.
And you can't non-lethally end the game, right? You have to kill him, don't you?
I think so. I mean, I tried it. I couldn't.
Didn't work.
I couldn't do it. So I was like, fuck it. Luckily, they did put plenty of ammo and a lot of guns in there. But still, though, he is still a fucking bad. It took me I played on normal. I had to drop the difficulty, and I still couldn't beat him. It took me 5 tries to beat the guy,
That's
even on
rough,
easy. So, and only that, I was like ill-equipped too.
Yeah.
Because I didn't. I had little ammo. I had a bunch of non-lethal ammo. I was thinking maybe I could just sneak up on the bastard and punch his lights out.
Yeah, just do something to get him.
But nope. So that's my little short review on Deus Ex Human Mankind Divided. The gameplay is great. The story.
Yeah, that's what I understood from the game. I might pick up Human Revolution later on because it's pretty cheap. But I've noticed that with a lot of video games, at least this year. I haven't personally had hands-on experience with something like Halo 5, but they've been really driving in the sequel bait for something like Halo 5. Its legendary ending was Cortana powering up a Halo. Spoilers, by the way.
Yeah.
And just laughing. That's the end of the game. It's just like the whole fleet's leaving. It's just they're trying so hard to create artificial strife, which I started to notice in some of the Dragon Age 2. That's the first time I really saw it. It's just like the world's most artificial strife made. People being dumb as fuck. You know, that really needs to stop in games. Because I feel like it's a really... Like, you can write everything else really well. But if you put in the whole X Lives Matter or like, this person hates this person for a shitty reason kind of thing, it just makes it look cheesy. You know?
Yeah. I kind of want a story. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want a story, kind of like, in a way, how the reboot of Thief was. You're just a thief.
Yeah.
You're just stealing shit, but there's bigger shit going on. You're right in the middle.
Yeah.
And I think I said this in another podcast, but you did. I'm gonna say this, but it felt like Garrett was a secondary character.
Yeah.
Like, if you watch a Game of Thrones episode, you see this recurring character. He disappears for a couple episodes, comes back, disappears. I always thought he was like a secondary character, even though he is the main character. But I do want a story where you're just a dude.
Yeah.
You're caught in the middle of it.
Yeah, that's what you
And
do.
you're just like, well, I might as well do this. Might as well do that. Might as well do this. Might as well suck that dude's dick.
Oh, I do that all the time. Gotta make money somehow, dude. As for the games that I've been playing this year, I can only think of a few. I played a lot of Overwatch, which I'll talk about more later. That's a big discussion.
Yeah,
but
we'll save that to the very end.
Been playing Brawlhalla lately, which is pretty much just free Smash Brothers on Steam. Played Dirt 3, it's a free game on Humble Bundle. Damn good game. I built my gaming PC. I've thrown like $1,200 into it. My wallet is crying, but God, those frames are so good. I finished that up in about, I want to say, May of this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, either March. Maybe March is what I'm thinking. I got that done shortly before I got my new job, and I've been adding more to it. Yeah, I've been playing Overwatch, been playing some fucking Fallout 4.
Have you played any expansions yet?
I haven't yet. I'd like to get a hold of those. I've just been modding up Fallout 4 a little bit, but God, that game is optimized like shit. which that's an optimization of games is a whole nother show.
Mm-hmm.
But that game runs like ass.
I did remember one other game I did play, and Vinny did play. Vinesauce Vinny was Wasted, which is a pub dungeon crawler.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And I'm gonna say that game is really fun. I kind of wish that there's a local co-op. I think there is. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I wish there kind of is, because that game is like Borderlands mixed in with like basically Borderlands.
Borderlands with Borderlands.
Yeah, but it's a post-apocalyptic set in the 80s.
Yeah, wasn't it like I think I saw that. Was it like 3D graphics, a little blocky looking? I saw that stream. That game looked really cool.
It's really fun, dude. I really suggest picking it up. It's not too much money.
I've been playing. Oh, another game I've been playing. By the way, check your Steam gifts.
I did.
I
saw
okay,
that.
good. Play Bleed. That's a good game. But besides Bleed, which I fucking did a review on, go watch it in the description. I'll have the link there. I worked really hard on it, please. But another game I was playing was Hyper Light Drifter. That game is really damn good. It was done using, I believe, a game maker. Not
Really?
RPG Maker, but Game Maker.
Oh.
Game Maker Studio or something it was called. The game is really good. Problem is, there's no English language in the game. Only what you barely need to know. So when you're going through the game, it's done in an odd alien language. You're in an alien world. You don't really understand what's going on. You have to kind of make your way through by finding out what these symbols mean. Various different symbols. Like, you figure out that in order to get one unit of currency, you need to find these little page things in boxes and after bosses. Once you get 4 of them, they link together and make this thing that looks like a number 2. And you can spend it on upgrades. The music is fantastic. It's like Zelda, but for the PC. It's like $15-20. Really good game. I need to go finish that. And I've been playing the game you gifted me, Axiom Verge. Damn good game. It's like Metroid on steroids. It is really damn good.
See, I watched Vinny play it, and I think I fell asleep through it, because that's what I watch before I go to bed. I put on Vinny and I fall asleep.
Yep, I've done
Vinny,
it.
if you watch this, I'm sorry, but I do love your streams, but I pass the fuck out. You're my ASMR.
Vinny's ASMR.
I will say this. I remember one point I was sleeping. He did scream really loud, and I woke the fuck up.
Yeah.
I will say this. Coming into next year, there are a lot of horror games that are coming out. I am really excited for.
Oh yeah, there's a ton. You've been talking about it.
Number 1, Agony. You're basically trying to survive hell. You're being killed by demons. Demons are eating you up, ripping you apart. You're trying to escape, and the way the whole world is set, there's like a doorway is giant teeth.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah,
My favorite doorway.
and like the floors, blood and guts and shit. Oh, it's so fucking cool. I'm so excited for it. Like,
sounds like it.
it's how I always envisioned hell.
Oh my god.
So I'm hard for that. And then there's this other one. The name escapes me right now, but I remember it's a lot of the game is where it's inspired from is H.R. Geiger, and a lot I remember one scene. The dude walks up on this thing that's like slowly crawling on the floor, and it's a very deformed creature that's bleeding on the floor.
Ew.
You pick up the dude picks up this thing, and it's a gun basically, but he changes the ammo. It's like a fucking tentacle comes out, and then he puts another one, and the gun just eats it. And he aims it at the thing, and then it just cuts to what the title was. It's only been concept shots so far, but still, though, it looks very interesting.
Next year looks to be like a good year for games in general, too.
Exactly.
Like, fucking Strafe is going to finally come out. I think I was talking about that game a couple podcasts ago.
Resident Evil 7.
Resident Evil 7. Bleed 2 is coming out. Dead Pixels 2. A lot of good indie games.
And I know State of Decay 2.
Yeah, that's going to be a thing.
And there was that other... I don't know if it's a zombie game or something like that, but you're basically like a... Basically, what I could say, it's like Last of Us, in a way. Because they kind of set it up like that. I'm just a lone drifter.
I am the wanderer.
Last thing I remember is your lips on my lips. Driving my bike. Going down the beach. Playing my bongos.
Sounds like a terrible game.
Smoking a doobie.
I don't want to play that game. That sucks.
Alright.
Get the fuck out of here. I ain't gonna make any money on that.
Did we say Last of Us 2 Last of Us Part 2?
Yeah, speaking of Last of Us, this is hot off the presses for us, released like yesterday. Last of Us 2. I think I know how the game's gonna end already.
Really?
Yeah, we're gonna go in straight spoiler talk for Last of Us 1. If you haven't played it, go play it. Skip to here if you want to go avoid this shit. But the thing is, the end of Last of Us 1, you know how it ends. Motherfucker, they get to the Fireflies after all they've done.
Mm-hmm.
Ellie hates even being alive, so her little girly friend died years ago after she escaped from the military compound. Then Joel's just like, nah, couldn't heal you. They lied. And he slaughters every single motherfucker in there, you know, just to have Ellie around because he felt bad that his daughter died.
Yeah, pretty much she was his daughter surrogate.
Mm-hmm. And Ellie knows what's going on. She was like, did you tell me the truth at the very end of the game? Asked him. And Joel said yes. So what I'm seeing happening is I noticed in the beginning part of the trailer, they had the stop sign with the Fireflies logo on it in front of the house. I think Ellie just went in the house, slaughtered the Fireflies, was mad that they couldn't fix her, that they lied maybe. Mm-hmm. I don't know. And the way I see that game ending is Joel and Ellie killing each other. That's the only way I can see them going.
You know what? Now that I think about it, that could end just like that. They have a big argument and
something's gonna happen.
Okay. It might kill each other, or they'll point their guns at each other. Black screen.
Ew.
Sequel bait. Last of Us Part 3, Part 2.
Oh,
or Part 2, Part 3.
I didn't even want a Part 2 to be made, to be completely honest with you. Like, I was worried. I just couldn't think of where they would take it, you know? Like,
yeah.
Like, this game had better impress to be worth the money. I've got a Last of Us poster in my room. I love the fuck out of the first game. Pretentious as hell sometimes, but I loved it.
I still gotta play it.
It's really good.
I'll probably rent after I do my appointment tomorrow. I'll probably pick it up.
Yeah, that remaster is probably the only thing that's going to keep that fucking PS4 around. I think they're making a single-player DLC for Uncharted 4 as well. I haven't played Uncharted 4 yet.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, there's so many games we haven't played this year. We've just been doing a whole bunch of other shit.
Yeah, too busy, really.
Yeah, way too damn busy.
Speaking of another game, and a certain icon, Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding, a trailer that we just watched.
Yeah, we just checked this trailer out. It looks pretty sick. I mean, it has the usual Hideo Kojima thing all over it. That the stank, be it good or bad, whatever your thoughts are. Really nice CEG, really good cinematic. Some dude walking through holding a baby in a container. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. I remember the first trailer. It was like a black beach, and there were footprints going on. You see a naked Norman Reedus. Yes. Norman Reedus. And he's got a umbilical cord attached to a baby, picks it up, and he starts crying.
What the fuck is that?
And then it zooms out to a bunch of whales and dead crabs all over the place. And it has... there's a word for it. I just can't remember it. It has some symbolic thing.
Pretentious.
But I will say this. Hideo Kojima has from the trailers I've watched, some of the best shots I've ever seen.
Oh, really good. Like, the graphics used in that were fucking amazing. That CGI looks incredible.
I was telling you this earlier. I remember Games Radar saying, I heard a bunch of references to Metal Gear Solid in this trailer in the game. I'm like, well, let's not go too far, kiddo.
Yeah, like, I think just Mr. Kojima is fucking done. Like, I think he's done with it. I think he's just moved on.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Because, like, you had Jeff Keighley at the Game Awards. Oh my god, what a shit show. He's just like, we're gonna give you what was denied to you. And I'm like, I'm sure he fucking got it. Like, I'm sure they're just like, yeah, here you go. Here's your fucking...
Well, he got to make his fucking game. That's...
Yeah, he got to make his game, and I'm willing to bet that Hideo Kojima doesn't give a fuck. I think he just wants to move on at this point.
Yeah.
Like, because that's kind of... Because people keep talking about it, it's just going to be branded on his head.
Well, Well, when they talk about him, they're thinking Metal Gear. And
what about Zone of the Enders, you fucks? Those were great.
I remember.
God damn.
I remember on my Metal Gear Solid 2 copy on the back of it was a thing for Zone of the Enders.
Oh, those games were awesome.
I never played them.
It's like Gundam, but even more badass. Like, it's really neat. I recommend picking those up.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, they're on PS2, PS3.
I remember seeing a picture or a screenshot of Del Toro's. I can't say his name. His first name.
Me neither.
Del Toro's tweet says "fuck Konami."
Yeah, that's pretty damn good.
I was like, oh, pretty much, because they canceled PT, which...
Thanks. Thanks. I never even got to play the playable trailer thing.
Neither did I. And another Silent Hill game would have been awesome. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Because I did play the remastered versions. Mm-hmm. They were really fun to play. And really creepy. But, yeah. Another Silent Hill game, just dust in the wind. So...
All we are is dust in... Okay, I zoned out. Go ahead.
Well, it's time to come for our next segment. Drama!
Oh my god! I need to pop popcorn. Like, I just accidentally texted you, but yeah, that's information you need to know. If your phone rings, you're gonna know why.
It's on vibrate.
Fucking drama alert. We got
a hot
shit.
We got a hot tweet from Duty Doo saying... to this other YouTuber saying, fuck you.
Yeah, it's really hard to deal with. I don't know how this YouTuber is going to recover from it. Their public image has really been ruined.
And you know what he also is? A child predator.
Oh my fucking god.
He's a fucking rapist.
What?
B YouTuber is a fucking racist and A YouTuber is on the right, even though he's an asshole.
Yes, because, we got to get them cash monies. Because, fuck it. It's YouTube. Nobody cares. You don't have to have shame. Just get in front of the camera.
And because we say it's fact.
It's true. It's totally true.
Totally true. We don't have any sources, but what we say is true.
Yes, and it's totally okay to give someone else's private information about where they live out, but as soon as you get doxxed, you gotta bitch, whine, and complain. So
why am I still getting hate?
I don't know, man. You're telling the truth all the time. You're doing a great job. Fuck YouTube right now.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep it together.
Fuck YouTube right now.
Yeah.
God damn. We're gone for a year, and what the fuck happens? It's all burning on fire, and shit's gone to hell.
Oh, man. Everybody just wants to attack each other now just for views. I'm tired of it.
And part of it, too, is just like the whole I hate myself and end my life thing has just become the standard of humor now. Well, not necessarily the standard, but... it's become what's mostly popular. Like, I love Filthy Frank as much as the next guy, but man, like...
the memes.
The memes have been so good. But, yeah,
let's wrap up with Overwatch.
Oh, God, yeah, I got a lot to say about that. So, I got at my new job, right? I never got to play the betas for Overwatch. I was just kind of like, looks like generic shooter number 533 from Blizzard. Don't really care. Mm-hmm. Even though I didn't even realize I was Blizzard's first FPS game. Got to work and everybody was bothering me. Hey, you should buy Overwatch. Oh, man, buy Overwatch. Overwatch is so cool, man. Like, even customers were like, you should play Overwatch, dude. And, like, just like, fine. Fuck. I got it like a couple weeks after it came out. And that game really kind of breathed life back into multiplayer games for me. Mm-hmm. I really enjoy the balance of that game. It's stuff that's been said to death. Like, the community got fucking huge. The game has been trampled to death. But I just wanted to mention that it's a really good way to kind of get back into multiplayer gaming because it is so well balanced. I mean, Bastion and May aside.
You're triggering my flashbacks.
The community gets so salty.
Mate, you cunt.
Okay, alright. Well, he's passed out on the floor. But no, the community is, like, really decent on Reddit. They're decent for the most part, but...
yeah, I don't think I've ever met... I haven't met a salty player yet.
Yeah, I get salty sometimes, but... the fact of the matter is, the game's very accessible. It's fun to play, and there's, like, a whole fucking Discord full of people I talk to on a regular basis now, and it's just something, like, you can meet other people, be friendly, talk to other people. It's kind of like what Destiny should have done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. The effect, I mean. Like, I'm not comparing the game itself to something like Destiny, but it's the effect Destiny should have had upon people. Should have brought people together.
Yeah.
No
team chat.
Yeah, no team chat, and then when they had it on, it wasn't even turned on by default.
Yeah.
It was fucking bad, dude. But I've had a great time with that game, and I'll be glad to play it for years on end.
I think I played it for a little bit and I've stopped playing. I think it was I stopped playing right before Sombra got. No, it was way before the whole Sombra.
The ARG. That ARG took way too fucking long, man.
Yeah.
Ask anyone. It took way too long, and the end result wasn't like super great. Sombra's good. She's just pretty difficult to play. You really got to think out of the box with her. She's like Tracer mixed with Symmetra in that she has a lot of technology she can throw down, and she can move around like Tracer does using her teleporter. She has a SMG. You can like hack people so they can't use their abilities. Everyone kind of knows this.
How do you hack Soldier 76?
I just want to know how you hack like other human beings. Like, yeah. But they can't use her second abilities.
Hack the planet!
Hack the planet! They call me Hacker Man. You know? Stupid shit.
Isn't it like when you get to play the game, it shows a different player, but then it gets hacked by Sombra?
Yeah, I've seen that. That's pretty sick. The seasonal events they did too were pretty good. I played the Halloween one. That was fun.
I never got a chance to play that.
Yeah, I needed to take a break from the game until recently, just because like I played that for like a fucking month straight, dude. Like I played that like every night for a month, and I was starting to feel it. Like I had to take a break, go play some Fallout 4 and other shit, but it's been pretty good. It got me back into online gaming again. It justified the purchase of my computer. I can run that game.
And if you think about it, it's kind of encouraging a lot of people to move towards PC gaming.
It is. Like, it's on consoles too, but on the keyboard and mouse, it feels so much better.
And I will say that I haven't played the console version of Overwatch. I don't even know if there is a big enough player base, or even if my connection even can connect.
Yeah, there's a pretty big player base for the console version. I played it on the Xbox One.
Oh, really?
Our buddy had it. And I was drinking with him, and it's alright. Like, the game runs really well. Like, it looks about the same, runs really well. It just feels so weird to play on a controller. Because playing something like Pharah, you have to still hold A to hover in the air. But you gotta aim with the right analog stick.
That's really fucking weird.
Yeah, you can change the controls if you want, but it just feels odd. I'm so used to a keyboard and mouse now.
Yeah, and
that kind of shit.
When it comes to Pharah, I'd rather use keyboard and mouse anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. Like... But yeah, that game ruined my fucking life. Like, this gaming pretty much ruined my life for school. I'm pretty much going to go home, pull an all-nighter tonight, and see what happens. So,
when you get home? Overwatch.
I'm going to Overwatch, and then I'm going to study my ass off. I'm going to drink some Red Bull, and I'm going to try not to die. So, yeah. It's our lives right now, but hopefully later on we'll have some more to talk about, especially once some of these games start coming out. Probably gonna do a recap of the whole year. This is just kind of get our feet wet again. Maybe come back in, I don't know, January, whenever the fuck, maybe 2 years from now. If we're going along our schedule.
Nah, 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. That sounds about right.
5 years, and we'll just be like we'll be the guys that like, oh, they make... Never mind.
Alright, everyone. Well, it's been us, the Clock Punchers, and we'll be back whenever we get around to it. So, yeah. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching, and donate to our Dutratron because we need to eat.
Yeah, we need our filet mignon.